Hello everyone, great to have your company on 𝐾𝐿 TV. I'm Sage and you're watching the Penny Picks, a specially curated show that brings to you the buzzing penny stocks under the spotlight. And well, in our show today, we're going to look at 5 ASX listed coal stocks under $1 amid the surging coal prices. But before that, we will look at why coal stocks are making a buzz in the equity market. Then for the rest of the show, we'll zoom our lens on the prominent penny stocks under the spotlight. So coal prices have recorded a significant upswing in September 2021, with prices hovering near $177.50 per tonne. The prices are hovering near all-time high levels on the back of strong electricity demands in China and India. The demand for coal has been increasing despite efforts to decarbonise the global economy and adopt green sources of energy like solar, wind, tidal, etc. A solid recovery in the global economic activity has given a push to the industrial sector, which in turn has boosted the demand for electricity after an ease in the pandemic-led restrictions. Now, talking about the supply side, supply disruptions in the major coal-producing countries, including South Africa and Russia, has led to a supply crunch and buoyed coal prices. The supply disruptions have emerged on the back of rail and port constraints, hit shipments and consistent rainfall in Indonesia. In addition to this, the trade spat between China and Australia has compressed Chinese imports, elevating domestic coal prices. And additionally, skyrocketing gas prices have also pushed various utility companies in Europe and Japan to switch to coal. Against this backdrop, let's have a look at some ASX listed coal stocks in the penny space in the wake of rising coal prices. And one piece of advice here: one needs to do thorough research before taking any exposure, as the sinusoidal market trends are evident. Let us begin with the first penny stock that can be on the investors' watch list. 𝐊𝐴𝐺𝐴 Coal. This is a publicly listed Australian company focused on the development, operation and supply of steel-making coal to the seaborne market. The company's shares were trading close to 62 cents during the early morning trading session. 𝐊𝐴𝐺𝐴 recently informed that the second train unloaded at the port of Guyamas this week and is returning to the New Elk mine for loading early next week. 𝐊𝐴𝐺𝐴 completed the acquisition of the New Elk mine in October 2020. The company highlighted that 6 trains are required to fill a 70,000 million tonne cargo. Discussions are in place with the purchaser of the 4 70 million tonnes cargo to reset the 𝐊𝐶AN date for the first shipment. And for the uninitiated, 𝐊𝐶AN means the period during which the owner must notify the charterer that the vessel is ready for delivery. And now let us move on to the next stock grabbing the attention in the penny space: Bowen Coking Coal. This company holds the Broadmeadow East, Healalong, Isaac River, Karura and Comet Ridge coking coal projects, all located in the world-renowned Bowen Basin in Queensland, Australia. The company's shares were trading close to 16 cents during the morning trading session, with a rise of over 3%. Bowen has recently taken a significant stride in its transition from an explorer to producer by signing a term sheet with an agreement with Bowen Basin coking coal producers Fitzroy to share infrastructure and capacity. And as per the agreement, Fitzroy will transfer 1 million tonnes per annum of a permanent Dalrymple Bay coal terminal port access to Bowen. Moreover, Fitzroy will provide Bowen with access to up to 1 million tonnes for the calendar year 2022 to the Carborough Downs coal handling and preparation plant, matched with existing port and rail capacity. And hopefully you're enjoying the report so far. We'll just take a very small break now, but stay watching 𝐾𝐿 TV as I'll be back with more trending penny stocks.
Tune in to get the latest information.
Whether it's about market movements or the currency graph,
Sectoral coverage or industry news.
we cover it all on our news segments.
Be on top of the latest news
With 𝐾𝐿 TV.
Hello and welcome back. Sage here. You are watching the Penny Picks show by 𝐊𝐿𝐼𝐴 TV. The next penny stock worth paying attention is Tiger's 𝐊𝐿𝐼𝐴 Coal. Its vision is to build a global coking coal company through the development of its assets located in the vicinity of the Bering Sea coast in the Russian Far East, Chukota, an autonomous okrug. The company's shares were trading close to 1.6 cents during the morning trading session. And Tiger's 𝐊𝐼𝐴 Coal has recently released its interim financial report for the 6 months period ended June 2021. The group recorded 22% higher sales volumes during the 6 months period relative to the prior corresponding period, and the group loaded and sold 2 cargoes amounting to 167 kilotons, and an additional 8 kilotons was sold to domestic customers. Meanwhile, 197 kilotons of coal was loaded during the 6 months period, which is 24% higher than was achieved in the prior corresponding period. And next on the list is New Coal Resources. This company has an exploration licence strategically located in close proximity to Bayswater Power Station through its subsidiary Delworth. And this exploration licence is known as Savoy Hill Tenement. The company's shares were trading close to 0.8 cents during the morning trading session. New Coal recently released its quarterly activities report for the 3 months period ended June 2021, and the report highlighted that the application for renewal of the Savoy Hill Tenement is pending approval and following the standard department process for approvals. This application was lodged with the Department of Planning and Environment, Resources and Geosciences back in June of 2018. And the last penny stock under discussion today is the Australian Pacific Coal. The company's principal activities include evaluation of coal exploration tenements, identifying exploration opportunities on selected coal tenements, including exploration by way of joint venture agreement and planning of exploration programs covering selected coal tenements. The company's shares last traded at 18 cents as of 13th September 2021. Australian Pacific Coal lately released its quarterly results for the period ended June 2021, and at the quarter's end, the company held 0.52 million Australian dollars in cash reserves. During the quarter, it had 0.15 million Australian dollars, primarily used to progress the modification appeal, and 0.69 million Australian dollars was used for care and maintenance holding costs, and 0.40 million Australian dollars was used towards corporate administration. The company's board continues to evaluate the short-term cash flow requirements of the company. And thanks for joining us on that report. Hope your trading's going well today, but that is all for now on the coal stocks in the penny space that demand attention amid the rising coal prices that we wanted to discuss in today's show. We'll be back tomorrow with our Penny Picks show to share more interesting stocks with you. Until then, stay tuned with 𝐊𝐼𝐴 TV for more stock business and economy related hot trends. Sage signing off.